Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. This is your afternoon update and we've got not one but two goalkeeping transfer updates. We'll be talking about that, but also we're going to start off with something that's a little bit for you. Paul Pogba back to Manchester United. It's creating debate over the last couple of hours as Juventus slap a £10 million price tag on Paul Pogba. And some out there say, do it again. So we go United, Juventus, United, Juventus, United. This surprises me. It surprises me that people would think this would be a good thing to do. But then again, Paul Pogba was always the divider in the Manchester United fan base. I mean, logically, I think he will probably go to Saudi Arabia. I think it'd be a good signing for them, a very high-profile name in football who can go over there and have it easier. It'll be an easier league than playing in the Champions League or the Serie A or wherever else he was thinking of playing. I mean, this is a guy that makes Anthony Martial look like, you know, a healthy footballer. And what I mean by that is he's been injured more than Martial in the last year, which is saying something. Absolutely no. Absolutely not. I don't care if he paid us 10 million. I wouldn't take Paul Pogba back at Manchester United. It's absolutely ridiculous that some people would think that that's a good idea. Get in the comments, let us know, because I'm sure there will be people in the comments as you read them that are saying, yeah, I think it'd be a good deal for that price. No. Look, Paul Pogba, too big a flamboyant a character to bring back into that dressing room. We've been there, we've done that. This is a player that was booed. He was booed by United fans when he was here a year ago. Totally and utterly unreliable fitness wise and not future planning. So it's got to be a no. On the other hand, I've never been a real hater of Paul Pogba. I've always appreciated him as a footballer, and if it was anywhere near I can stay fit for 90% of this of the season, I'll play well in 70% of my games and I'm totally focused on being successful here, that's a different conversation. But not in its Paul Pogba and his current guys, an injury prone, player that's been here twice before and it's never really worked out. Some of it's not even his fault as well. The media circus that exists around Paul Pogba is just unpalatable for me, that we would even if it was possible, above all this, there is this no way that Erik ten Hag would want to go back down that route. I mean, just no. And it's a no. And I'm intrigued by I'll read the comments myself. I'm intrigued by the people that would think this is a good idea. As I say, cheap doesn't mean good. I don't like the whole, Tielemans is free, let's get him. But I wouldn't pay 50 million for Tielemans. I wouldn't pay any money for him, and I don't care whether he's free. It doesn't matter. The cheapness of a deal a lot of the time is for a reason. So no, it's a no, and trust me, United won't go anywhere near this anyway. He won't come back to the Premier League. Paul Pogba's finished in relation to what happens in the Premier League. It's a shame what's happened to his career, but United don't do a lot of good business, but actually. Well, we didn't do any good business last year, did we? He ran his contract down. I'm trying to give some credit. He ran his contract down. We didn't even sell him. So, look, Paul Pogba out of Manchester United and not to come back. But get your comments in below on that. Back to more realistic news. Sky are saying that the ONANA deal is really close now. I think the Fabrizio Romano prediction at the weekend is going to come true with ONANA. Looking like probably tomorrow or Thursday. Here we go. And official probably next week with United, maybe Friday. And look, let's get that deal done. I think we're all eager to see what United are going to be like. And I've got to say, pre-season games, I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. But I tell you what, ONANA, you'd watch him playing down the park like he's just an enigmatic, charismatic box office goalkeeper that doesn't matter where he's playing. You just want to watch him because he just plays the game in a really attractive way for a goalkeeper. There's never a dull moment. So we want to see him in the United shirt as soon as possible. And then the Japanese guy that we've been linked to as well, Suzuki, apparently that deal is getting really close as well. £5 million is the price that's being put out there in relation to him at the moment. And Look, I quite like this deal. I think that the makeup of the Manchester United goalkeeping department would revolutionise itself if we bring in ONANA and Suzuki. I mean, we've been used to. I mean, just look at recent years. Obviously, De Gea was a mainstay. Dean Henderson, Heaton, Romero. The goalkeeping department has been functional, beyond functional. I've been very happy with Romero. I was very happy with David De Gea, and not really seen much of Heaton or Henderson really, but it was a very competent goalkeeping department, and hopefully the new one can be, but in style of play, but complete contrast. We basically had goalkeepers that are goalkeepers. We're now going to have expressive goalkeepers. We're going to play out from the back, and from the limited information we've got on this Suzuki goalkeeper, he is a modern day goalkeeper. People are saying like he's a Japanese ONANA. I don't think you need to say that. I just think he's a modern goalkeeper. This is the way goalkeepers play these days. It's the evolution of football, isn't it? I mean, a fullback didn't always used to attack. A fullback used to be defensive and not really get forward that much. Nowadays, you're more of an attacker than you are a defender at times. The game moves on. People used to play with two strikers up front. Now it's a striker and one in behind. And the goalkeeper now, and I think it's a positive evolution of football, is that the goalkeeper now has to be part of the defence. It has to be part of the attack, part of the defensive line. It's not just about saving shots anymore. And I think if it was, then we would never have replaced David De Gea. You have to be a goalkeeper now at the highest level that can play out from the back, maintain that high line, have an identity, I suppose. And I think that with ONANA you're going to get that. And obviously we're looking at a goalkeeper. Look, to put it simply, if you buy ONANA, there's no point in having Tom Heaton as the backup goalkeeper, because if ONANA pulls his hamstring and he's out for 4 weeks, everything you've been doing with ONANA goes out the window. Can you imagine that? If you're Varane and Martinez as the centre-backs and you're used to playing with ONANA, then he's out injured or it's a Carabao Cup game or whatever, and Tom Heaton comes in, suddenly you're going to have to play completely different. And what Ten Hag wants is continuity. And what you would get that, if you have a goalkeeper that plays expansively as well, that is what you want, continuity across your whole team. This is how we play. Change the goalkeeper, this is how we play. Change the centre-backs, we're still going to play the same way. And that is why it's very intelligent of United to not just change the goalkeeper, but change the goalkeeping department as well. So Suzuki and ONANA, if that's the way we're going to go, it's exciting because it's reflective of a complete and utter revolution of the goalkeeping department. So look, obviously we are waiting on when these deals are going to get announced, but the Suzuki deal is apparently moving closer, and the ONANA deal, we expect it. Well, we're just waiting for that any moment. Here we go with that, aren't we? But as for Paul Pogba, get your comments in below. Would you take Paul Pogba back at Manchester United for 10 million euros? I'd be surprised if many said yes. And I think we'll see a lot of people saying no, but get your comments in below and let us know what you think. Apparently available for £10 million, Paul Pogba. Would you bring him back to Manchester United? Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe. I'll speak to you on the next one.